wondering why my sound's not working. Streaming? How are you doing? You feeling good? Did this turn off or something? Hey, kids. This is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my parents' basement. And I'm wondering why that intro stopped working. Let me go back and see if I can play it again. All right. Well, I guess that's not going to play all the way through. That's okay. Let's see who's in here. We got me putting the stream link. You putting the stream link. You were in here earlier. Come on. Get over here. Let's see this. We got a taco cat shirt.
I'm going to wear the pickleball. Cat tacos.
Cat taco.
It's really cool. I know you're all jealous. That's it.
Cat taco cat shirt. I love it.
It's too big, huh?
It's literally, it looks a little roomy, a little loose.
I think I need to return it.
Hey, what's up, Ahoy mates? Hey, XT, Diehard's in the house. Hey, Max. Diehard, I looked on Telegram, I looked on X, and I couldn't find where you sent me your address to send you your winnings. So please send them again, and I will try to pay better attention this time. Steve Stash is in the house. Yo, peeps. Steve Stash came to my house and burglarized it yesterday. And the first person who realizes what he stole besides him is going to get a prize. I'll send you a J3 fuel cell if you can figure out what Steve Stash took when he was here yesterday. CryptoCat, good afternoon. Hola. CryptoCat has been also noticing some strange things going on in the ecosystem that we'll go over today, which is pretty awesome. Very, very happy to do that. You guys let me know. Are we going to go with the Hex hat? He stole a hat. No, he might have stolen a hat too. Are we going to go with Puma? We got Puma. We got the Hex hat. We got the blue Hex Brian Magruder hat. And then we have the no permissions Brian Magruder hat. So whoever puts the first hat in comments, that's what I'm wearing. No. He didn't get the dark matter chain. Oh, Hex T Armstrong. Did my head this is so tight. Hex T Armstrong, the poster. Yes, you'll notice we have another poster by Andy OK. That's the artist that I ordered these offline from. Yeah, so we have, this is, I believe this one's like Abandoned or Left Behind is the name of this one. And then if you look at this over here, the one that I used to have in the background all the time that is not fitting that very well. That one is also Goodbye Saturn, which that's kind of what I looked at for a year when we were coming up with concept and the book and things like that. So yeah, very, very cool. CryptoCat called it first. No permissions hack going on right now. Boom. Nope. It kind of goes with the yellow shirt and the bling. I like that. Good choice. Good choice. Yep, it was the poster. The poster is missing. And only time will tell what happens to the poster and what's going on. Loving it. I've been changing my settings here. Oh, they're still high. Very, very high. You guys don't need to see my face that much, but I know when I screen share and Smo Spider has been doing clips and editing. It's a little grainy. People are complaining about the quality of the tutorial. So I've upped that, and so this should be streaming in 1080 for you guys for your viewing pleasure, and also for the cuts and the edits. Hopefully, you'll see the screen better when I do share my screen. Yeah, no permissions hat. Shout out to Randy Hilarski in the No Permissions group. New poster. Yeah, here's the crazy thing. I thought I lost this poster. So I got these posters at the same time and another one up here because it was like buy two, get one free. So I got these two posters and another pretty cool one that's blocking some of the sunlight up there. And I forgot where this poster went. I couldn't find it when I set the studio up. Now, Hexray Chick had told me that she used the same frame for both posters. I don't pay attention to. I forget things. I don't listen very well. I get distracted easily, and so she told me that this was behind the J1 fuel cell poster, and I've forgotten. And so when Steve Stash burgled me hard, burgled me timbers. We were taken out of the frame, or he was, I was tied up in the corner, but he was taken out of the frame, and all of a sudden I saw this other poster. I was like, holy shit, I've been looking all over for that poster. So we have this poster back, and only time will tell when we get to see, what happens in the future with the other posters. And I definitely need to get some more NFTs printed and get them put up and start signing them and sending them out to people who are kicking ass in the reward points, especially after the last the last art contest. People are due some points, and others have just gotten some insane points. Shout out to Elizabeth Mack. She's killing. She went from, I think she was like maybe an operator, like a junior operator, and now she's like one of the agents, a special agent. So who knows? Oh, I need to shave. It's a good thing I stream. Otherwise, I would have no idea what I look like. I don't use mirrors for anything in the house except for high-fiving myself. All right. Well, let's see here. The link, as always, to join is here in the comments. And I don't know why that didn't work. It didn't play for very long, unless it just cuts out without like warning. I'm going to try playing it one more time and see if it plays all the way through. And then we're going to play some Corian Investor, Dark Matter. You know what time it is. And we're going to also play a couple videos. We'll get in here. Let's start with this one. I love this one. Yeah, it just stopped suddenly. I thought there was like a fade out. So I would be doing stuff like reposting on X and things like that. And then all of a sudden it would stop. And I would be like, wait, my speaker's broken. I don't know. That's very, very cool. We got Ted Nelson. Don't forget to click on Dark Coin Market League. Yeah, we will definitely get through the voting. The website works this time, but yeah. Yes, I'm number one. Catch me if you can. Ooh, what are minting gas costs running today? That's a great question. It's a really good question. Let me throw up, I'm going to throw up Corian Investor song, and I'll pull that up here and share my screen at the same time.
talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the deck. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell, this is started something fresh. Shout out, Hexavision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexavision don't stress, cause as a community, one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns you. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you can provide the NFT, that's tragic. So most think it was a game. Are you here for the fame or here to make a name? See, Hexagon's brain, we created our own lane. I thought I told you, financial gain. AG project.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it goes. Something like to support the team, dream, public service announcement, t.me / anti-gravity saga. Hit the telegram. Tap in. Yo. I'm talking AG, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the deck. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
All right, kids. Steve says, what are the minting costs today? I was telling you guys you might want to mint yesterday when they were a little bit low. As you can see at gopulse.com/gas. It's not good and not bad. It's kind of medium. It says it's like 20 cents for a swap, 1 cent to send, 4 cents to send any other coins, 1 cent to send the native coin. I don't know. Let's actually pull it up right here with our own wallet. In fact, I'm guessing I've got to sign it. That's the one thing about OKX. OKX does sign you out rather often, which is a good feature. It's not bad that they don't leave it unlocked forever, but you do have to remember to jump in here. So let's see, when we connect to this one, yeah, we'll connect it to GoPost. I don't care. Let's go back here to our favorite website in the entire world. Also, before we go into there, let's go into here. If you guys have not come to X and gone to communities and jumped in the collective, joined the collective, what are you doing with your lives? Like, you can't post art and you can't vote on art unless you're in here. So guys, let's see here. I'm going to copy the link and throw it in. This is the one that's been completely spamming our Telegram lately, because we've got like 4 people that have joined since we've been spamming the Telegram to get in here and check this out. This is where some of the cool stuff is happening right here. In fact, all these intros are going to be entered in the Journey 5 art contest, which we haven't even started yet. We'll have to come up with a template for that. But yeah, just so much insane, cool art. Just totally badass. Totally bad. You guys are my ride or die lunatic badasses, and I love you. And this stuff that you guys have created is absolutely insane. We have a new poem coming out here. We're waiting to get some feedback, actually. Excuse me, from a certain person in the community, and see what they think. See if they have any notes. And yeah, we have something very special poetry-wise for you guys. Let's see here. Oh, good. Vibra Finance. Ain't no party like a space pool party. Link to join in comments. Who's minting fuel cells? Who's minting fuel cells? That is a great question. Did you guys check out the fuel cells? Mother Mahani. Nope, here. Sounds like an echo. Sounds kind of cool. I don't know if because I might be echoing if I'm sharing the screen in that other one. Yeah, and here's the communities right here. So check that out. Check it out. Yeah, hopefully Vibra Adam comes and jumps in here. We haven't talked to him for a while. We're checking out Midgard is a place that is looking to hopefully be a good block explorer that the community is working on. We definitely are in dire need of a good block explorer. A lot of the pulse scan ones that we use here, they're 48 to 72 hours old with their information right here. So yeah, let's see, this one's Solid X. You definitely want to bring up dark. If you look up dark here, it's the only verified contract in here, which is kind of cool. So we'll check out that in a second. Let's go to our favorite website in the entire world. Oh, also, if you guys did not catch my live stream last night, what's new with the Forge massive update with Mark? We went over a lot of Forge updates with the Mark from the Forge NFTs and what used to be Curator, and he's come up with some new platforms that he's putting together and working on getting the community reignited. So if you guys have not watched that, check out that one. It's actually, I should just put this in ours right here. Let's see here. Share, copy link. Yeah, let me put this in ours right here real quick. Go here. Oh, that's not the right chat. Here's the right chat, general. Yeah, so check this out. That is pasted in our Telegram right there. You can check that out. That was a couple hours last night. It was really good. Went over a bunch of stuff that he's working on. Okay, and now we will finally get to where it's headed, agproject.io. This is my favorite website in the world. We've got 18 that we can mint right now. Let's mint 2 of them, and we'll just see what the cost is to mint 2 of these. This is where we're going to mint. You guys only have 5 days. Let's see if this is accurate. 5 days, 18 hours. Yeah, we're T minus 6 days. We're under 6 days for you guys to mint and get on this rocket ship. Crazy amount of minting has occurred this journey, which I did not expect. I thought we'd be around 80 to 90,000. We're much higher than that. We'll get in that in a second. We'll approve the contract, and we'll approve all of our dark right here, so we don't have to approve it next time. Hit confirm amount. We'll see the approve go from yellow to green, and then we'll see the mint go from yellow to green and the success go from yellow to green. And I like the way it kind of like moves like a snake or a fish as it's pulsing through there. Pretty cool animation added by our devs. I like that a lot. And then we also added a little bit of clarity here. We added the smart contract right up at the top, so you guys know you're getting the right dark off the market, and you have to have dark to do this. So look, 18 dark have been approved for minting, which is awesome. Let me scroll down here. Oh wait, I don't want to mint 18 right now. I want to mint 2. I'm going to go with 2. Come on. Boom. I'll go for 2 for today, just so I can show you guys again. We've got those approved. We'll hit mint now. Right now, the average fee is 22 cents to mint 2. If I hit fast, it probably would have gone to like 25 cents from average to fast on OKX. Again, the Rabby is still the best wallet for estimating gas fees. It just is a pain in the ass. So I usually have Rabby and OKX both up. I use OKX to see my tokens and their values. Ooh, look at this. That's strange. $1.3 million of pink mist well. And some dark. Wow, this is getting interesting. Interesting. But of course, like I said, OKX doesn't show our NFTs. It's garbage. See, if I click adding, it doesn't even really add them to OKX. It added them to MetaMask, which is cool. So maybe that button was just created for MetaMask. But it says mint now. So wait, I think I already minted 2. Yeah, I minted 2. It showed up here, showed up there. And now if I refresh my screen, instead of having 18 dark, we'll have 16. Boom, 16.92. Ooh, I need to top that off. I mint a whole nother fuel cell. But that's how you do it. It's that simple. You come here, you connect your wallet. You got to have dark already. If you don't have dark, you can click buy more, and you can buy them off of Pateus. If you're buying a couple, if you're buying more than a couple, I definitely recommend you go to OX Bistro, which, let me write that down. Change, I think I did write it down here. Change Mateus link to OX Bistro. I did write it down. Yeah, so maybe we'll change it to here because honestly, this is the place to be right here. OX Bistro. We have a new coin joining the group today on OX Bistro, which is ASIC. Okay, let me just refresh the screen. This might take a while. Yeah, so we've got ASIC miners right here at a discount in DAI right here. They got 56K of those up for sale. You can buy as many as you want. But the ASIC, it looks like the ASIC on the market is reading at 0078 and they're selling for 007481. So about 0075. So you're getting a discount here on these ones. King 2 is in the money, so you're going to get a good deal on that one, and you're not going to pay the tax on that tax token, and you're not going to pay the slippage on top of the tax slippage. So this is an interesting place to get some tax tokens like King 2 and Queen 2. Queen 2 is actually in the money, so you're actually getting an ARB opportunity or a discount on Queen 2. YEP is also at a discount, and you can pair YEP with Nope and farm it for DAT. Homie, don't play DAT. We'll get into that real quick a little bit later. But yeah, good deals on all of these. Bad deal on this one dark. There's one dark listed for $1,000. I'm just going to leave that there and not say anything else about it. And then we have 33 darks that are out of the money, depending on, which token you use. I think we had a good deal on WETH yesterday. Yeah, so WETH, you're actually getting a discount if you buy with WETH right now on OX Bistro. The other ones are all out of the money. You're paying like 30, 40 extra dollars. If you were to buy all of them, obviously you can buy as many as you want. You can buy all 33 or you can just buy one right here, So we buy one with WETH. We don't have any WETH in this wallet, but if we did, we could just buy one, at, the low price. So check that out. OX Bistro, 0x Bistro. I always say OX, and I don't want to confuse people. It's 0x Bistro. And I'll put that right here. 0xbistro.io. That is the place you want to go for the killer deals there. And I'll put that right there. All right. Next up, if once you mint your fuel cell and you're like, okay, so what does the fuel cell do? You want to click on tools, and tools will take you to beta.agproject.io. And this is where you can check out the lottery, because when you mint an NFT, it's eligible for 3 drawings in a lottery. And so we've got 22,000 DART tokens in the jackpot box minted just from Journey 4. And we had 17,000 fuel cells not that many days ago. Like 3 or 4 days ago, we had 17,000. Kids, we're up to 110,000, almost up to 111,000. I didn't think we were going to go above 90 this mint. Like I was like 90K is probably the top. But people, some whales have come in with quite some nice fat mints. And they've just flipped the Apple table over. Like the Apple cart is flipped over, and they have juiced the tokens in the jackpot. So now the jackpot, as you can see, is split up into 1x, 3x, 6x. No evil bonus right now, but yeah, you're going to get 1 1/4 in the first drawing at this point, 3 3/4 in the drawing at this point, and then 7 1/2. If your fuel cell wins the 3rd drawing. It can only win 1 drawing, but it's eligible for all 3. And it has about a 1 in 21 chance of winning this lottery. If you win the lottery, it'll show up over here in this bigger box, and it'll tell you how many fuel cells won and how many dark matter they won together. And you can hit scrape. If you hit scrape, you pay the fee to the Pulse Network, and then it's liquid dark that shows up in your wallet immediately. So the lottery is cool. The lottery is liquid. The lottery is just a nice hit of dopamine while you're waiting for your treasury payout. So whether you win the lottery or not, your NFT still goes from a lottery ticket and it turns into a piggy bank. So the piggy banks, every single one. So we have 46 fuel cells in this wallet currently, and all 46 of these fuel cells are going to be paid every 45 days forever. Let me repeat that. Every fuel cell gets paid every 45 days forever. Now, in the beginning, it's, crumbs. It's a little bit. And then it becomes much more. We have a graph that shows that, and then it goes back down. But even when it goes down, like I said, you're getting paid on the most scarce token in crypto, period. Like it doesn't seem scarce now, and I understand that. But as I'm going to show you guys, this circulating supply is going to move from wallets and smart contracts into the Treasury smart contract, and then it gets dripped down into the fuel cells where it is stuck unless you vaporize your fuel cell. And you don't ever want to vaporize your fuel cell. We'll get into that in just a second. But the Treasury is sitting with 31% of almost 32% of the entire supply is in the Treasury currently. And the Treasury has already paid out 3.3% of the total supply. So there's 317,000 dark in the Treasury out of 1 million. And there's 33,000 out of 1 million that have already been paid to the fuel cells. So at the end of when this clock counts down and you can no longer mint for J4, Journey 4, it's going to be 33 days until you can mint for the next Journey 5. And at the end of these 33 days, so about 38 days from now, the fuel cells that you're minting today will get paid. They'll get paid at the end of this journey, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So mint now, or you don't have enough fuel cells, you don't have enough dark, mint now or forever hold your peace, baby. The evil address is interesting. We saw people mint 48, almost 49,000 dark matter from the smart contract of the evil address. They did it for him, clicking this public button, and rolled them. And that's part of what's pumped up the Treasury and what has pumped up the lottery. So it's out of its fuel cell dark for this round, and this button will go active in J5. This button was scrape and roll. Big fans, the community's big fans of this button because they went and stole the evil addresses lottery winnings and were able to roll them into the next jackpot over and over. And we had some crazy payouts in Journey 3. It remains to be seen when and if this button goes live again, and you guys can go back to pillaging and burglaring the evil address right here. So that's the evil address tab. The vaporized tab, we're going from left to right. The vaporized tab is where you would go if you had these 46 fuel cells and I said, you know what, I just want my dark matter out of them, and I hit 46 here, and then I went and hit approve Treasury and vaporize. I would destroy all 46 of these. I would get the dark matter that they've accumulated inside of them, but I'd be out of the game, meaning I wouldn't get those payouts from the Treasury every 45 days anymore. My payouts would go to the other people that did not vaporize theirs. So it's like a game of chicken. But the one thing that is cool about this page, this tab, is that right now this is where you can go to see your Treasury payouts. So as you see, here's all these Journey 4 fuel cells right here, and they don't have any payout because we haven't gone through one whole, so Journey 4 has not completed. At the end of Journey 4, these will get paid. And at the end of every subsequent journey, they'll also get paid. So Journey 4s are sitting with 0. Journey 3s have accumulated 0.058 each. They all get the same amount as long as, they're still active. So about 0.05 in Journey 3s. Journey 2, we have one of the Journey 2s here hanging out. And Journey 2, it's going to take me a second to get there because we have a bunch of J3s sitting in here. Oh, by the way, Hex T, let me write that down. Hex T gets a J3 fuel cell for being the first person to notice that the poster is different behind me. And then look, Journey 2 is almost up to 1/10 of a dark. So they're very close to 1/10 of a dark. And then Journey 1 has got over 1/10 of a dark in all the Journey 1s. So as you can see, the older they are, the better they pay. That's why we told people These are the J1 fuel cells. These are the Michael Jordan rookie cards. These ones are always going to get more money than all the others from the treasury because they're the oldest. So older pays better here. And, if you guys see some J1, J2, J3s for sale on marketplaces, I would not sleep on those. Just saying. And then, of course, as Ted Nelson was saying, Coin Market League, go to Coin Market League every single day. I believe he's the number one voter right now of dark matter. We've got 11 votes in here now. Let me refresh this and see where we're at. Okay, so we have Carpe Diem in number 9, which we're big fans of Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem is the first pension on Pulse Chain, on blockchain. And it's got a very cool system of creating value long term. Oh, look at that dude right there. Look at that cute yellow shirt. So Carpe Diem, we're big fans of them. I interviewed him a long time ago, and he's got a really cool system over there. We need to have him back on the show again and show him and let him tell us what's up with that. And then looks like Dark is down at number 14. Hex is beat Dark. Hex is all the way up to number 12. We're going to give the Hex some love, of course. So we'll share that on X. And every time I share this on X, Coin Market League reposts my post. So you get good engagement through these guys as well. So the more engagement, the better. More people will see these are going to vote for dark matter, of course. Number 14, share that baby on X. Post Hexologist, going to get my college paid for, guys. Oh, I'm afraid. Let's do this.
I want to find the guy with the smallest, and whoever has the smallest, I'm going to pay for your college tuition. I want to find the guy with the smallest, and whoever has.
Hexo cracks me up. I'm definitely retweeting that. This is funny. I love that he put that together and AI'd himself flying over to see. Sorry, guys. I get distracted very easily. Let's go here to Hocus Pocus and vote for Hocus Pocus. Give them some love. Promote the Hocus Pocus boys and their farms. There we go. Hocus Pocus is also a really good front end for the 2Fox pools as well. So jump in there and do that for sure. Let's see here. Poster. Yep, we saw the poster, the new poster. Don't forget to click Dark on Coin Market League. I'm number 1. Catch me if you can. What are my minting gas costs running today? Yeah, it looked like it was about 25 cents for a couple of few of them fast. Sounds like an echo. Sounds kind of cool. Let me know if I'm still echoing. Oaks Bistro. What page did you look at the gas price chart? Oh, good question. That would be gopulse.com. I think it's gopulse gopulse.com/gas. If you click on somewhere here, let me see here, copy that. It's under stats gas. So, or you can just type in this page right here. And sometimes when the gas fees are outrageous, I go there just to confirm that they're outrageous, and then I lose my shit. Is the bonus for minting 1x? It is 1x right now because we thought that we could drop it after the first 3 were the biggest. So if you minted Journey 1, it was 33 points. If you minted Journey 2, it was 22 points. If you minted Journey 3, is 11 points. So 33, 22, 11. See how it's kind of going backwards there? 11, 22, 33. And now it's 1. But we're looking to update that to encourage much more minting. Good question. Text Glenn, you can't get anything past that dude. And here's the link for the Pulse, the gas place I go to just see that thing skyrocket and start screaming about what BS it is. Let's take a dive into the charts, children. Dive into the charts. Wrapped Pulse. How is our mother token, our maiden token doing? It looks like it's making a higher high. This is looking a lot more like a bottom and less like a dead cat bounce that we've seen here earlier. So that's looking promising. I like that. That is a good day. Hex is going to look very, very similar thanks to Hart's Law. Down a little bit. PulseX. PulseX is not doing. Usually, PulseX is much stronger than the other tokens. And it's actually taken a little bit of a beating. Not sure what's hurting PulseX. If you guys know, throw it in the comments. But PulseX is going a little down. We definitely want to hit our log. There we go. Yeah, interesting. Ink incentive token with the ink printer. That baby is doing another bounce. We'll see if it comes back down here to like $1, or if it breaks this range of $1.30. Interesting. Solid X is going to look very similar to Ink. It is ranging right now. It's consolidating and ranging right around $7.27. I know there's some people out there that are ratio trading between Solid X and Dark. And when one gets way higher than the other, they trade back and forth. I just want to remind those people that there are 21 million Solid X and there are less than 1 million Dark. Now, I know a lot of this supply's been tied up, but again, it still is 21 times. So there's 21 million to pull Solid X, just like Bitcoin, and there's 21 times less of Dark. So I don't know if ratio trading is a good idea. It might be a good idea now. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'll just say that. Pink Miss Well. Holy shit. Okay, so Pink Miss Well, you got 30163. It's on an all-time high. People are buying this because we've seen a lot of this get paired to Dark. We will go over that in a second, but banana stuff is going on. I want to see a bunch of bananas in chat. This token's going bananas, absolutely bananas. This is against the dollar. So if you were to buy 100 Pink Miss Well tokens, it would cost you about $163 plus slippage. Slippage used to be bad, but actually, and there's 26K in the liquidity between Pink Miss Well and Wrapped Pulse. So that's pretty interesting right there. Interesting. That's not bad liquidity, but you will eat some slippage in this pair. So we have an all-time high. If we put it in Wrapped Pulse, then it doesn't look real at all. It's just stair-stepping. Not financial advice, but if we see another contest where people get a shitload of fuel cells for buying the Pink Miss Well token and sending it to the Pink Miss Well, this chart could just do some crazy stuff. I'm just saying, crazier stuff has happened, and it's given us a pattern, kind of telling us what its intentions are. What are your intentions with my daughter? Well, sir. Okay. Sorry, guys. Here's Dark Matter. Dark Matter is doing a little bit of a bounce right here. It was consolidating. We got a little bounce up. We are kind of in the middle. We don't know if we're going to break this range or this range. $9.39 against Pulse. $1,000 in liquidity on this pair. Remember that. Remember that there's 1,000 liquidity here. Here's Dark and Hex. Dark and Hex also has about just under $2,000 of liquidity. It's bouncing above $9. It's doing a little bounce right here. We'll see if it comes back down and tests, or if it tries to break the range of about $10, $11 right here. Yeah. Remember that. 1K liquidity, 2K liquidity. Let's jump down here to Dark Matter and Wrapped Pink Miss Well. Dark Matter, Pink Miss Well. This is a very interesting chart. This one's not reading the liquidity, which means we've got to go to Gecko Terminal. Let's go to Gecko Terminal, who does a much better job at reading liquidity than Dex Screener. And we will, we'll copy this address right here. or the pair. Let's just copy. No, not the pair. We want Pink Miss Well because we want to go against dark. So we'll take it from there. Thank you, sir. And we'll go over here, verify that we're human. And then we're going to search for that pool, that pair, a dark matter pair, and the Pink Miss Well pair right there. Here we go. Pink Miss Well, wrap pulse. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Dark Pink Miss Well. So we'll check dark Pink Miss Well. This is a little bit more interesting right here. Again, let's go to log and let's zoom out. This is the daily candle. Let's throw on four hours to give it a little more nuance. Well, we can do it 1 hour because it does not have much history at all on it. Do you guys notice this right here? Do you guys notice the gaps from the bots? Do you notice the gap? This is that's an insane chart right there. But it looks like it's definitely found a floor. And you'll notice that the I think this is V2, right? Yeah, as well, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, pooled. No, this is V3. So interesting. There's V3. There's about 20 grand of liquidity here in V3 that's showing up. And that's got a lot more momentum and pull than Pulse and Hex. Very interesting. And you'll notice that it kind of like it's almost like a magnet, that stopped the ranging. And you'll notice there's a lot more dark in here than Pink Miss Well, which means there's a lot more buy pressure down here for Pink Miss. Sorry, no, a lot more sell pressure right here in dark. So if the price goes up into this sell pressure where dark is selling into Pink Miss Well at this range right here, this big old gap, then it'll be interesting to see. Those of you that study liquidity and thicker and thinner liquidity might know that big thick bands of liquidity they're hard for price to move through, and then once they move through that liquidity, they usually shoot out. And I believe this band of liquidity is just like the whole screen right here that I know of. The 19 that we'll check this on here on PulseX, the pool data fetcher. But this is very interesting. Like, is this a time to buy Pink Miss Well, or is this a time to buy dark? Interesting, because it looks like dark's gonna. If it goes up here, dark will sell into some Pink Miss Well, but then again, there's much more liquidity up here than down here. So we'll see where price moves, and that's just a real interesting weird chart. And I'm pissed off that I gotta go to Gecko Terminal to get some liquidity. Dex Screener, I said it before, I'll say it again. Get your shit together. This pair has unknown liquidity. That's not true at all. You are a shitty site. Okay, so anyways, that's dark and Pink Miss Well. Very interesting pair, to say the least. Very interesting pair. And you'll notice that this one right here doesn't have the gap. Let me see. If I go to the 4 hour, does this show the gaps? No, this does not show the gaps. It fills them in. And Dex Screener likes to show front ran orders and split orders with a lot of bots. Whereas if you go to Gecko Terminal and you look at their orders, you see, even if it's split up, you'll see the correct address over here, and you'll see the actual sell and buy orders and what they came in at. So these are all sells of dark for Pink Miss Well. As you can see, it's been demolished. Pink Miss Well is climbing and much stronger right now. Yeah, small. These are small orders. These are like $9, $10 orders that are chipping away by these bots right here. Interesting. I don't even see a buy for a while. Like, I'm going, here's one buy. Someone bought $9. They sold $9 of dark for $9 of Pink Miss Well. And that was like the only one that showed up, and that pushed the price from 0.17 to 0.25 to 0.17 to 0.12. It's just, yeah, check these out if you get used to it board or want to look at these. There are some very clear differences between Gecko Terminal and Dex Screener. So check those out. Before I dive into more of these, let's see who else there's in here in chat. Bananas, Hex T Armstrong throwing bananas in there. We appreciate that so much. Crispy 5555 gaps. Quattro Cinco gaps. You know what I'm saying. Crispy Man knows what's up. No gaps in Hex performance or your days of streaming. Thank you very much. We are trying to build something bigger than ourselves here at Fight Club. Anti-Gravity Project and Dark Matter. And I believe that we have captured something special in the bottle. Thank you, Crispy. You are definitely part of that group that brings your special sauce to this Big Mac. I appreciate it so much, my friend. Okay, let me get back here to these others. I thought I could move these all together, but I kind of can't. So where was I? I was doing the dark. Now, actuator. I love my actuator token. I love my actuator finance. I love it so much that I tell people about it to my detriment. I show people how to take the yield that I am enjoying so much right now. And this is their token here. It's their incentive token. So if you lock liquidity or you pair liquidity with the HTT, which stands for Hex Time Token, and you pair it with Hex and you deposit it on their website, there's no time locks. It will pay you this incentive token called Actuator Token. And at first glance, it's like, oh, incentive tokens. Yeah, we know what incentive tokens do, but you don't. And I'll explain why. The first year of this token is where most of it gets dumped on the market. Well, most of it gets issued to the people that are farming it with the LP pair. So LP standing for liquidity provider. Let's see. So for anyone that does not know what liquidity pairing is or liquidity providing is, basically you're taking one or more tokens and you're putting them on an exchange for people and bots to trade back and forth. You're providing the liquidity that the market is using to buy and sell. So that's what LP is, if you guys aren't familiar with that term. And like I said, I'll show you guys in a second on this actuator tab, we took some tokens that were HTT tokens or Hex Time tokens, 7,000s to be exact. And basically they're liquid T-shares. They represent locked Hex for the future. And we took those and we took some Hex tokens and we paired them together and put them on an exchange. And in return, we earn rewards by some of the fees that are going on in here because we provided V2, which means we provided equal parts of both tokens. We took an equal amount, an equal value of Hex and an equal value of HTT 7000s, which are Hex Time tokens that are redeemable on day 7,000. And we paired them together and we deposited them in this website. And for that, we got these cool actuator tokens like as a gift. Now we can take that out of there. We can unpair it. We can go sell those on the market if something crazy happens with the price. But in the meantime, we're just getting this token. And what we can do is we can compound that token. The actuator token we can actually put to work. And I'll show you that in just a second. But this is that people, I think, are sleeping on this giant. The first year issues the most tokens. Second year issues less. And the third year issues even less. And then it stopped. That's it. That's all the actuator tokens that are going to be given out. So you have 3 years to use this system to the best of your ability and accumulate as many of these as you can. And this is very similar to another token I think people are sleeping on that I've kept quiet for a while at the founder's request till recently when he's like, yeah, you can talk about it. So this is the actuator token right here. And you can see it's really rejected this bottom right here. You can see it was spiked down to it once, bounced off it. So this touched this twice. We'll see if it returns to this for support. if it goes back down and touches again, or if it creates a higher low than this spike right here, this nice arrow. So yeah, check that out. I think, yeah, while I'm talking about this, I'm going to go talk. I want to show you guys what's going on. So on stream, we locked up $70. It was like $35 of hex. We went to a stake and we created this stake right here. And the stake gets matures and is redeemable on day 7,000. We're on day 1962 of hex. Hex has been around 1,962 days. And on day 7,000, which is close to a Cuatro Cinco, we've locked these up and we sacrificed. We gave away, we sold our hex to create these hex time token shares, which are T-shares. They're liquid T-shares. And when we did that, we were able to extract all the hex time tokens that they were worth at that day. So we extracted those hex time tokens, and that was 21 days ago. As you can see over here, 21 days. So 21 days ago, we did this, and we extracted a bunch of HTTs, hex time tokens. And since then, our stake, our liquid T-shares, have earned 34, almost 35 hex and almost 35 more HTT shares. Because remember, on day 7,000, every one of these HTT or hex time tokens is redeemable for 1 hex. So this is our interest right here. Boom, boom. And we can extract these if we want, but it's probably not worth it for the cost of gas right now. So in our future stream, we'll probably do that. So first we did that with the stakes. We made a stake. We created a stake, which you just click actions, mint, not mint header. We don't want to do that. Revoke, end stake. Oh, new, sorry. So you click new delegated stake. We can take some of the hex that we have in our wallet right now, which we have about 2,000 hex sitting here. We could put those to work. We could select a day 3,000, 5,000, 7,000. You can even pick your own day. But if you pick your own day, it's better to be in these pools because these pools have more liquidity on the market. So if you go to sell your HTTs, it's better to sell them into a big group of 3,000, 5,000, 7,000 that's created if you want. Unless you're just big enough and you think that, unless you want to do day 420, 69 or something like that, you can do that if you want. So you pick that and then you would just submit and you pay it and it would create that stake. So first you create the stake, then you click actions and you can extract the hex time tokens right here. You would extract them and it would pull them out and put them in your wallet. So you'd have these actually liquid tokens ready to go. And then you go over to the pools tab and you, like I said, you match or you pair your hex time tokens, whether they're 3,000, 5,000s, or day 7,000s, and you pair them with hex. And when you do that, it gives you an NFT that tells you can come back and reclaim what's left out of these two, because these will shift up and down as people trade them back and forth. And you're also getting paid a fee that the traders pay and the bots pay. So you're getting a little bit of fees for providing liquidity. But as you see over here, it says my share is 0. Well, my share is 0 because I took my LP pair and I went over to earn, and I went to earn actuator farms. When I went to earn actuator farms, I went over here to actions and I hit deposit. So I deposited them right here in the farm. And as you can see, I'm making 69%. Nice. So we're making 69% on this, and it was about $70. It's been down to $50, and it's all the way back up to $70. And so in 21 days, I believe I've been here 21 days, we've earned 8,700 actuator tokens. So as you see, we've gotten this many, which I'll show you guys if we go to Hocus Pocus right here and we go to staked. It's going to show us the actuator tokens over here in the corner in just a second. Oh, I have to erase note. Okay, so we have earned about $3 of actuator tokens in about 21 days on a $70 investment. I don't think you guys understand that. Like I said, it was as high as 126% APR. Now it's 69% APR, which is still amazing. That's an amazing. Just add some zeros to 70 and add some zeros to 3, and you will see what an insane return this is right now that we're getting. So, yeah, 47.6% of actuator tokens are being paid out to this pair, to the 7,000 hex pair. Very interesting.
You're a genius.
So that's our actuator, and that's why I think that a lot of people are sleeping on this baby right here, and this could do some fun stuff right here. Next is the YEP token. Shout out to Bright Light Ray. He is the creator of the YEP token, and it's bouncing right now. This one can be used on the farms, the actuator, sorry, the Homie Don't Play That farms. And you can also, you'll see that it also here is very, very similar to the Nope token. So as I was saying, here we've got, this is creating a lower low, it's consolidating, and it rhymes with nope, it rhymes with that. No, I'm sorry, it rhymes with nope, it also rhymes with SolidX, because there's a lot of liquidity paired with these. So I don't know why. Oh, this is the new SolidX. Let me find the other SolidX. Here's the other SolidX. So yeah, you can see these are rhyming with the same consolidation coming down into here. Very, very interesting. So that's what's going on there with the YEP, the NOPE, and then DAT. This is the incentive token for the DAT farms, Homie Don't Play Dat farms, where you're getting rewarded for providing liquidity with the NOPE token. And so check this out. Boom, boom, big snake head, big bounce right here. Right here. We'll see what happens if it continues to go down. A lot of people sold a bunch of it in the first few days thinking that, again, this is just some incentive token, you know, just whatever. And they just took a bunch of money and walked. And now we see what happens with the people that earn it right now, because most people holding it now are the people that earn it. We did see 100,000 of these burnt recently, and we've also seen the emissions rate being cut down from 4.4 a day to 3 a day. So these are getting a little leaner, and people may or may not be sleeping on these. I'll let you guys know as soon as the next time is that they get the emission rate gets cut down. But this is an interesting one. I've been compounding this. So let's go over to Hocus Pocus, and let's put in NOPE, the NOPE tokens, and we'll do all active. And look at this. This is where you can get that DAT token. You can pair, well, this is tokens that don't suck, that pays in 2 fucks. But if you go over here, you'll notice a lot of these tokens that are for sale on Bistro, King 2, YEP, and Queen 2, and I think Dark and Nope is in there too. If you go here to the DAT to the farms, yeah, if you have let's see, where's Dark? Here's Dark and Nope. Dark and Nope is paying 128%. If you want to buy some Dark and some Nope and pair them together, 128% APR is pretty dang good right now. That's insane. The SolidX and Nope is paying 18%. And let's see, where are those ones for sale? We've got the Queen 2 and Nope is paying 158%. The King 2 and Nope that's for sale right now is paying 189%. And the YEP token, which is got a deal on it right now, is paying 238%. I kind of wish I hadn't told you guys that just now. Because if we go to Bistro and we go to YEP, holy cow. So you can buy YEP with Hex or with Pulse right now. And if you buy it with Pulse, you basically buy $220 for $230 of Pulse. So you're paying $10 extra, but you're not paying slippage. In Hex, you're paying $10 less. So you're getting a couple $100 of YEP token for, you're getting 10 extra bucks of YEP token right here. And like I said, if you go pick up some Nope and you put them together, you can pair them over here on Hocus Pocus, and right now it's paying out 238% APR. That's bananas. That is absolutely bananas. Of course, you got the VETs and crypto. You got some Spark Swap stuff going on, but really this is been a killer farm paying out really good since its inception, and only time will tell what happens to this price right here. Does the snake head continue climbing up or leveling out, or does it go back down here to the floor of about 2 cents? That is who knows? Who knows? Again, we already went over the dark and the pink mist well, and then of course Firewell is from Firewell, and it is on Pump.Tires, and it's got 46K liquidity, and it's been going for a while now. It's finding a floor right now. X Game, which he's also created on Pump.Tires, is also finding a floor, and SolidX. These are on a daily. I think I had these on a 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour. That's why they're bigger. Let's do SolidX and throw it up. So this is SolidX and SolidX pair. So SolidX and SolidX have $1.2 million in liquidity, which is more liquidity than their market cap. And it too is finding a floor. This is very interesting because you have, the copy, the Pump.Tires copy. Interesting. So the green is the Pump.Tires version, if you see the green border. And the yellow or orange is the primary or the original SolidX right there. So that's very cool. Very cool. Interesting stuff. Let me check back here in chat, see what we got going on here. We got bro, bring a translator. 2 cents. 2 cents. Yeah, I think it'll be 2 cents. Get it when you can then. On chain, games, done told y'all forever. Otherwise, wonder gonna done tell ya. Wonder gonna done tell ya. Is that icon? We don't play that? I don't know. Bro, that means please. PLS, please get a grip. You look so dumb playing it. Chris was just saying, oh, are you talking about the game? The Pulse Chain game for fun play. I watched you play that game. It was quite interesting. I liked it. Playback at 0.0005 WTF. Why is that? 1HTT. Oh, I've got to go back. This is a whole conversation I'm missing. Hexley, I noticed the minting bonus is 1 right now, which is, people didn't even really notice that until he brought that up. Love me some Hex T's. No one really. Why they not know? 1 HTT equals 1 Hex. Instant APR until the due date. 1 HTT equals 1 Hex super bond backed by Hex. And it says, why is that? I made a new Pulse Chain game for fun play. Yeah, check out. I'll have them bring them on that. Check that out. I was watching that one. It's interesting. You go back in chat, Sec. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there we go. There's that going on. I've got someone in the agreement. I'll bring them up when I'm done rolling through these tabs. I get distracted way too easy to bring on guests earlier in the show. So apologies to the people in the green room. Again, the link to join is in our chat and our Telegram. But here's another great place to take your Hex. If you want to do more of a short-term play, 30, 60, 90 days, you can put it in a pool here, and it maximizes your bonus and it minimizes your fees. So if you want to maximize your bonus and minimize your fees, you can come here and join one of these pools and get a bigger bonus. So that's really cool. You can also do the Cuatro Cinco stakes here. Here's one of those cooking, And that's very cool. So check that out. It's from Magic Carpet Ride, the makers of Bistro, which is the best site to buy and sell as far as I'm concerned. Now let's take a look at dark matter. Let's take a look at the holders of dark matter. Things have been shifting here, and I apologize because scan.mypinata.cloud is a horrible block explorer. We need something way better than this. Anyways, that being said, I'm glad it exists at all. Oh, I got Rip City Pulse calling me. Apparently, he's either in the green room or doesn't know I'm streaming, but I'll call him back after stream. Yeah, less than 1 million. We see that the evil address is all the way down to 42%, basically. The evil address has been minting, and the treasury address right here that also includes the payments to the fuel cells, that one is 35 right there. So 35% of the entire supply is locked up indefinitely in the treasury and fuel cells in the game of chicken. And then you got the evil address here that is sitting on 41%. And it'll be very interesting to see this. Journey 4 is still minting. So we'll see more money go into the treasuries people mint. But the weird thing is I think in Journey 5, we could very easily see the treasury overtake the evil address. So watch for that. And then we've got the mystery box, which is sitting at 6%. So the mystery box used to have 11%. It must be minting, and it must be giving away some stuff. It also may be providing some fat liquidity that we will check in just a second. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough pink as well. Just saying, not financial advice. But yeah, the evil address. I'm sorry, the mystery box is down. The jackpot address has about 5% in it, which is crazy. And then we have this mystery well sitting at 3%. We have Ping Mist Well. Ooh, Ping Mist Well used to be at 22 and 28,000. It's down to 16. This address, 8090, Ping Mist Well has been minting ferociously. And we've been waiting to see where this well gets in at. And we have a few other people down here, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see the Firewell is minted basically most of his or provider liquidity, which I believe. We'll see. And yeah, here's these others. Very, very interesting. Interesting when you see even numbers too. Even numbers is usually a very deliberate transfer from another wallet, but that's interesting. And again, if you add up just these top wallets, like if you just, not even this one right here, if you just added these right here, that's 2.5, 3, 4, 8, 8, 13, 19, 54, 97. It's about 97% of the entire supply is locked up in the top 1, 2, 3. 9 addresses. So in 9 addresses, you have 3 smart contracts. You have 1 benevolent well, 2 benevolent wells, 3 benevolent wells. You have 3 benevolent wells, 1 benevolent address, and 3 smart contracts that are holding 97% of dark matter token. And today, ladies and gentlemen, you can buy it for under $10. I'm just going to leave that there. Pink Mist Well. Oh no, fuel cells. Let's look at the fuel cells. This is very interesting. We've seen some people jockeying for position here. Obviously, you have the evil address sitting on top with, almost 250,000 fuel cells. You have the mystery box with 53,000, and then you have Pink Mist Well is the top dog with 35,000. You have a daughter address with 30,000 of the mystery box. You have another daughter address of the mystery box right there. And then you have Randy Hilarski coming in second place with 18,000. And he's super heavy in Journey 1 and 2. So that's going to be accumulating a ton. And then you got Firewell that's jumped in here, third place. He's third place with 10,000. And then down here to BOA6, this is the one we saw selling unscraped Journey 3s. So just right, almost neck and neck with Firewell. We will see if they jump up in the standings. We got 7,000 here and so on and so forth. So it drops off pretty quick, but those are the fuel cells which we were working on bringing a league to you guys so you can see if you're a shark, a dolphin, squid, and these ones right here. So that's going on right there. Again, Pink Mist Whale, you got 76, almost 76% in the hands of Pink Mist Whale. You've got 100 million here in this one where we've seen some liquidity providing right here. We have 83 million in one contract. We have 14 million sitting here, sitting pretty. We have 13 million in another liquidity. We have 5 million in liquidity. We have 3 million in liquidity. And we have 243,000 in liquidity there. So a lot of this is getting locked up in liquidity, and the rest seems to be in a couple, in Pink Mist Whale's hands and other whales' hands. That's basically it. I mean, and then 14 million here, 10 million here, that's quite a bit. But yeah, not many people with 1 million or more of this token on Earth. So do with that information you will. Here we go to Pulse Market App. This is the best place to buy and sell your NFTs. Right now, it looks like we have 5 J3 unscraped fuel cells, and we have 4 J1 Michael Jordan rookie cards that have been scraped. Let's refresh this and see if any of these have sold overnight. Priced. Ooh. Yeah, we see there's 3 J3s left, and all 4 of the Michael Jordan rookie card. J1s are there. So J1s are 33 EDI, and the Journey 3s are 19 EDI. Interesting. Will people buy one of these J3s while they're still available? Or will they spend that $19 minting 2 J4s? What's a better deal, folks? Is it better to get a 10% increase on your yield and a possible lottery winner? Or is it better to buy 2 new lottery tickets and take the 10% hit on the yield? What's a better deal, guys? Someone in chat that does math really well, tell me what you think the better deal is at today's start price. Oh, and then Hocus Pocus, as I said, this is a great front end. You also have this filter over here where you can do an impersonator address, and you can see what other people are farming right here. You can take some of the top whales and put them in here and see what they are farming. So that's super cool. And then this right here, this is interesting. This is the Pink Mist Whale token right here. Pink Mist Whale. It was at 27,000. Let's scan it here. And let's see what the liquidity's done recently in the Pink Mist Whale. So we got the Pink Mist Whale summary. It still says 27,000. It's showing, okay, this is weird. So it's showing that 26,000 is still, with wrapped pulse. And dark is about 1,000. It's not showing any 9mm 3 pools. But I know these exist because we just saw them right here. We just saw 19 grand, almost 20 grand of liquidity right here. So why isn't this showing up on here? Maybe it's showing up on the dark side. Let's click dark and we'll open another tab here. Liquidity. I'm sure Crispy Man already knows this one. Liquidity pools Vercel app. Copy that one. Draw it here in comments. But this is where I'm getting this liquidity information. Let's look at this one right here. So this one is saying that dark matter, which was at $12,000 not that long ago, is now up to 68,000. And we still see that 12,000 on V2 that was showing up before, basically. But V3 has gone up big. So really it's showing up on the dark contract because it's dark, I guess, is the first one listed. Very interesting. But check this out. We have $3,000 paired with SolidX, 2,000 paired with most. This is all V2, so these are equal amounts of each. And then $1,000, almost 2,000 of Hex, and about $1,000 of Pink Miss Well. That's evenly on V2. But if we scroll on down to Chinatown, we see that the Pink Miss Well has $54,000 of liquidity tied to it. So this right here could, if the price goes into these ranges, this one would actually beat out the dark pair with all of its tokens, the 12 grand of its tokens. It would also beat out the $25,000 of Pink Miss Well paired to Wrap Pulse. So actually Pink Miss Well and dark would be the strongest pair out of anything paired with them. And who knows what that'll do to the chart and the price. We've seen interesting things with Hart's Law going on again right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at the gas fee. This is just ridiculous. Get your shit together, Pulse Chain. I know, I understand there's congestion and this and that, but there's got to be a solution to handle spikes with these miners. Like I'm guessing the validators are just making ridiculous amount of monies on the spikes, and then they don't make much, and then they make a ton of money. But these spikes also don't stay up here. They average them out, and they end up looking like this. So I don't believe this is an accurate portrayal at all right here. And I'm happy to be proven wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But yeah, this just pisses me off when you go to get something done on Pulse Chain and it's like, yeah, something crazy going on. So that's gopulse.com, guys. Whisper. Whisper is a random number generator that lives natively on Pulse Chain, and random number generators are very, very important. They need to be used in games and verifying information. It's a very, very important part of our ecosystem. We use a random number generator on Base because we didn't have a random number generator on Pulse Chain yet when we launched. So we actually fetch a random number generator through VFR on Chainlink on Base, and bring it over for our lotteries. Had this existed, we would have used this random number generator, Whisper. But you can come here and you can practice, try out the random number generator on Dice, Hilo, the spinny wheel thing, which is pretty cool, the Crash game, which is also very cool. And yeah, so you can lose shitloads of fake pulse over here. You will lose your life savings and test pulse over here on Whisper, but very cool stuff. Come play this game. Very, very cool. Yeah. Don't want to click on that. Again, here's a Pateus. It's usually where I buy small amounts of stuff or stuff that I don't find on Bistro. Here's some liquidity going on right now, showing how liquidity works with dark and Pink Miss Well. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Look at this. So here's the price. Right here, the current price is, let's see here. Where does it say current price? There it is. Current price is 598,000. Nope, 59,865 Pink Miss Well for one dark. So you're paying about 59,000 right now. And this is the order book right here, and so on this side, right here, this is people that are buying the Pink Miss Well token with dark, I believe. And on this side, this big fat pink part, this one is let's actually just go. Yeah, as you can see, this is a better picture of it. So right here, you can see this is all of the buy pressure right here underneath dark in Pink Miss Well, and this part over here, this is all the sell pressure. So we'll see if the price moves towards the thicker liquidity or towards the thinner liquidity. Very, very interesting. Looks like a lot of people are hugging the line and trying to make as many fees as possible right there. A little bit of fun liquidity stuff for y'all. ChatGPT, Pulse. Here we go. Yeah, this is our dark amount right there. Boom. And of course, here's the Forge. Go to the Forge, forge.com, forgenfts.com. Go to the projects. Go to this little thing that we call anti-gravity. There are 8 reviews that took place a long time ago, including probably some information right here. One of the founders, like this one kind of tells a lot of stuff, you know. I think I fixed a lot of this. But anyways, you can read a lot about it here. But go here and leave a review. Randy Lowski gave us 3 stars. Randy, look at this. He says, I'm happy to upgrade this to 4 stars if these concerns can be clarified. What were the concerns? Yeah, I imagine influencers will be a necessity. Yeah, what are the plans to bring them on? Basically, they're none. We have a few people talking about it, like Randy and myself. And, Bright Light talks about us. We've been over in DGen Roundtable a few times, but I need to get back over there. So, yeah, let's see here. It's keeping people's attention. Very important. I think we should be 5 stars. I do. I definitely think we have, especially considering the market that we've done. Nate did a really good one here, but he thinks that it's like buying a comic book where you buy NFTs and you get a piece of the book. Hopefully he'll come on here and update this and give us more stars. But yeah, get in here, write a review of Anti-Gravity, and give us some stars, and then DM me your thing. I mean, I'll see it here. Like Smo Spider, she gave us 5. Shout out to Smo Spider, just kicking ass. She understood a bunch of it from the beginning. So Smo Spider, yeah. Feel free to just go on and actually add comments here. Here, I'm just going to say, thanks, Smo. You are appreciated. Boom. That's not how you spell your. You're appreciated. And I might need a space over here. Yes, there we go. So I'm going to paste that. But if you guys come on here, please come on here, give us a higher rating. There's no way on shit's earth that we should be down here underneath this one that we made on freaking stream last night. Loading, Trump win, solid D, pen time. Okay, well, maybe this one could beat us out. I get it. But dirty old man, shut up. First, the shit. This has 33 reviews. The shit has 33 reviews, and it is a Tinder-style voting app, which has not produced and not created, as far as I know, they're not live. I doubt they ever launched. I highly doubt they ever launched. Let's see here more. Let's go to this shit. Let's see this shit.io. Let's see if this Tinder one works. Try shit AI. Sure. Let's try it. Clicking on sketchy ones here. Okay, so we're going to start the bot. So yeah, open in Telegram desktop. There we go. All aboard. We're going to start this baby. And that says, hey there, hustler. Confused about the shit? Let's straighten that out real quick. First things first, snag your wallet ready and let's dive in. Oh, so he's got a Telegram app, which is very impressive actually. I don't want to play and connect my wallet to this dating app. But I want to say, hey, this is interesting. I was wrong. He's launched something. If you guys who have tried this, let me know if this is worth it or not. Interesting. It's a potato, guys. It's not actually even shit. So there goes that. Let's take that one down. But we should definitely be much higher. I think our project deserves more credit and more reviews than the shit. 33 reviews. That's not bad. Pulse Farm has 11 reviews. Bet on Pulse, 17 reviews. Actuator. Okay, now Actuator, they're legit. They're pretty badass. I think I gave them 5 stars here. Pretty sure I gave them 5 stars on here. Yeah, go ahead and put some in here. Get this machine rolling again. See, bright light. loves it. I should get on here and tell him how good things are going. Probably not on stream, not good streaming, but yeah, definitely go here, give them some love. The forgenfts.com. Let me put this in comments. But I'm going to be, I streamed with him last night. Check out our stream on what's going down there. And I'll be streaming with him next Tuesday as well to get into some more of the AI stuff that he's been working with and working on getting his launch pad up and running. It's in testnet right now. I'm going to kill that. But yeah, come here to the actuator. Let me put that in our comments. Paste. There we go. So here's the place where I got liquidity. Here's the place to go and do that. Let's see here. Hello, Matt. Who is RH? You go back to chat. Magic Carp Rides are the most trustable guys in an untrustable space, we hope. Yeah, I like that. Who is RH? That's a great question. Where is Dad? Is Dad here? Where is Dad? Believe in yourselves in the house. Hello, Max and crew. Better deal is 2J4s, says CryptoCat. According to my spreadsheet. That damn spreadsheet. Spreadsheets never lie, folks, unless you mess them up. But he's saying he'd go get those two. He might also be saying this because he wants to go get those last few J3s and see if he can get a golden ticket there. So yeah, check that out. Okay, we have a new iteration of the Pink Miss Well game. If you notice, look at this. Here we've got the jackpot up top, which is brand new. We're going to connect our wallet, OKX. And yeah, we're going to connect that one right there. Love it. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, okay. So yeah, we are connected. We need to go to testnet right here. So we need to go click on the planet, click on Pulse Chain testnet. Oh, I've got to leave in about 3 minutes. So we got to do a game fast, kids. Super fast. Pulse Chain testnet right there. Boom. Okay. So as fast as you can, you need to put the numbers 1 through 10 in the comments. And we need to add 9 tickets, and you can even grab the dummy ticket as well. So enter game 1 through 10. You might win as the dummy, but that doesn't mean that that doesn't say anything. That's about you as a person. You're awesome. You're beautiful. We're going to approve this, and then we're going to confirm it. And basically, we're putting in 10 test die tokens, and half of those, so out of those 10 die tokens in this game, 2 of them would be going to the team. 4 of them would go by dark right off the market, and 4 of them would stay in die. So there'd be an $8 jackpot, half of it in dark, half of it in die. And here we go. We have 1, 2, 3. Well, we have 2 through 10, but 1 is up on the board too. So I'm not even going to check. It's up to you guys to put your numbers in the chat, and whoever has the first number that wins, they win. And I will definitely write them down here. So put 1 through 10 in chat, and we're going to start misting them, baby. Missed. Confirm. Again, this is on testnet. It's not going to take this long during the actual game. We'll make sure it's fast enough for your dopamine hit. And we lost number 7. Number 7's gone. We're going to miss again. Yeah, when you play a real game, you'll actually have more than one person hitting the miss them button. So you'll see several of these numbers disappear at once. And when we go live, there's going to be 369 slots. All right, there goes number 4. We lost number 4. We lost number 8. Come on, baby. I like that you guys are probably sitting back, and now you guys are grabbing these numbers. No one's grabbing 6 or 4 or 8, I'm guessing, because they're already gone. So someone smart might take this one home. I haven't even checked chat. So you guys, whoever puts in that first winning number, that's who wins. All right, number 5 is out. Let's see here. Can I get this done in a couple minutes? I gotta go. And Who's the next one to go? Number 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. It is this Pink Miswell is using automatic fire. He's just laying it down, just machine gunning these guys. Boom, 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 boom. We got 2, 3, 9, and 10. In case you guys haven't picked one of those numbers yet, 2, 3, 9, and 10 are still on the board. Just kidding. 1, 3, 9, and 10. So you can choose 1, 3, 9, and 10. And we're just going to continue misting until we get to our final winner that's going to pop up here. And in this test game, they would win, $4 worth of die and $4 worth of dark, give or take the fees, So here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Number. I'm not going to get this done in the next minute. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I might have to refresh the screen. Testnet is probably congested just like that. I'm going to refresh this baby. Nope. Let's check this and see if we have to speed this up on testnet. Let's look at our history. History. 2 dark contract interaction. Oh, that was the one we did. All types. Trade, limit order. No. There we go. Number one was taken out finally. Okay, let's do this again. Number 1. So 3, 9, and 10. Whoever has 3, 9, or 10 listed first in the chat is going to walk away with this one. Not 10 though. So whoever put number 3 or 9, we'll see which one. We'll see which one wins, and it'll show up over here under ticket numbers. It is number. I do need that Jeopardy music. Boom. It was number 9 that was shot. So number 3 wins. Who was number 3? Who put number 3 in chat first? Okay, we got 8, 4, 5, 3. Rich Sainsbury. DM me an address, either on Twitter or in Telegram. Rich Sainsbury is the winner. Sainsbury. Okay, Rich, send me that one. Alicia, you got a good number. You just got it. Late. I think that someone might be logged in 2 accounts here playing. I'm just saying, no more bets. 296. This is great. The winner is Rich. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, Diehard Hexkin. Oh man, tough breaks. Grats. Yes, sir. Pulse Wave Vibe. Cool channel. If you guys are not subscribed to Pulse Wave Vibe on Twitter and subscribe to their YouTube channel, check it out. I like they got some really cool song mixes and pulse chain mixes over there. Yes, sir. Congratulations. That's all the time I have for today. Let me unfreeze my cute little face for you guys. And let me stop sharing my screen. And add that to, here we go. I got to go to here. That's actually, I dig that. I'm not even going to unfreeze that face. That is, I look sleepy and like I'm philosophizing there. That's a great picture. I'm going to play us out with AJ Ripsody cuts here. And again, of course, with choreography. So we got.
Cole Nova is here, he's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With main man Heavy, hit up right by his side at the raid. Together they fight, the guards that Carter, Rich and Valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. For the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. hours of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Cool Nova and Heavy Hitter are heroes embark in the big galaxy that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Cool Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust, fighting for the cause, they never back down. With big boy they warriors, feet firmly on the ground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Cool Nova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is starting something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one of the So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGProject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.